Chapter 22. Why we are on the planet. Why are we here? What is this life all about anyway? Without going all philosophical or religious on you, we are here to make manifest the glory of God. You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. As we let our own light shine, we give other people permission to do the same. We are here to experience life and to express the light and love that is within us. God is light and God is love. When we express love and light, we make manifest the glory of God. Life includes polarities, light and dark, good and bad, warm and cold. So we choose at some level to come experience life. How can you experience the sweetness of forgiveness without the bitterness of betrayal? How can you experience the relief of a long-awaited homecoming without having been lost or alone? How can you know peace in your soul without having experienced the lack of or opposite of peace? How can you recognize the brightness of your light without having experienced darkness? You can't. It would only be theory. We are here to experience and integrate all of our experiences. There is not good or bad. There is only experience. When we discover that experience is what we are having and recognize that which is within us as wanting to be expressed, the rules change. We become much more interested in being and bringing our fullest selves to the world. We become much more interested in how we can contribute our individual gifts, talents, and passions in a way that serves the greater good. We become more interested in that which lifts and expands us than in the other stuff of life. As we awaken to the truth of our being, we discover the deeper impulse of creation itself moving in and through us. It is calling us, pushing us and pulling us to a greater expression. The deeper impulse is called vocational arousal, the awakening of your soul purpose and the activation of the desire to create. It is the recognizing of the unique combination of gifts, passions, and expressions of that which you are becoming. It has taken each and every one of your life experiences to bring you to this moment. Now, what are you going to do with them? Are you ready to activate a new possibility and expression? We live on the planet at a very opportune time. For the existence of humanity, we have lived in the world of separation. Humanity had to separate from the whole in order to experience itself. Then we forgot that separation was the illusion, was the play that we were acting in, and we began to believe in it. Right now, we have the opportunity to wake up from the dream of illusion, of separation, and remember oneness. We do that through love. We do that by awakening again and again to our wholeness, releasing and transcending all else. We do it by consciously choosing to believe in love and wholeness, even with the evidence of fear, lack, and separation. When we do that, we come out. We recognize the unique and individualized expressions as colors of the rainbow that we are part of. We celebrate our uniqueness and others as well. We find ways to play together to create anew. We blend from our wholeness with others who are whole, creating new colors and possibilities for ourselves and the planet. In our wholeness, our old beliefs and patterns no longer serve us. In the chapter, Believe It Because We See It, or See It Because We Believe It, we looked at beliefs that were ready to be surrendered. Let's take another look at some new beliefs that we can install now. Try on these new beliefs. Life is meant to be good. Life is a grand adventure. I'm on a hero's journey to find myself. God is good all the time. Creation is ever expanding, and so am I. I love my life, and life loves me. I choose love. I choose peace. I feel my feelings all the way through to completion. My feelings are only energy in motion. They do not define who I am. Let's look again. Why do I believe this? Be the investigator of your life. Can you apply the same investigative questioning to new beliefs? What happens now? The universe is supporting an awakening. Awaken to love. Awaken to yourself. Doesn't mean that you won't have life situations and circumstances that knock the wind out of you, but it does mean that you will know you are not alone, that you are supported, that you are one, and that this too will pass. It will mean that you have new tools, beliefs, patterns of being that bring a lightness to the world. It will mean you have the feeling of flow, that you have given up struggle and suffering, or at least most of it, and that you know love and peace and joy. It will mean that you find fulfillment, freedom, and contentment. And then you are free. You are one. You can discover the glory of your soul and the glory of conscious co-creation. The end of separation comes when we realize that it is an illusion, and when you know that in the cells of your being, everything changes. It's just in our hiding. We forgot that we were hiding, and we forgot what we were seeking. We sort of like the adrenaline rush of being on our own, separate, to make our own mistakes and reap our successes. We so liked it that it began to stick. The seeking shifted from looking for love and oneness and remembering the truth even in the midst of illusion to seeking something outside of ourselves. This seeking took us to other people, to money, to success and fame, to survival even. Over time, all memory of the truth, our oneness with all that is, was buried so deep that we couldn't find it even when we remembered to try. We instead built up false identities, ones that would have us know lack, limitation, aloneness, unworthiness. We came to believe that we were not enough, that we were unlovable and different than everyone else. Now, as we let that go and instill a new foundation, we come to know ourselves. We know oneness, abundance, expansion, and worthiness. We know we are enough, loved, and lovable. We discover that we are unstoppable in our expression of love and light. We learn to live not from the past or in the future, but fully present right here and right now to whatever is happening. The present moment is called that because it is a gift. The past is over and the future has not come yet. Most of us live in either the past or the future. Very few people are totally present in the present. When you find someone who is, you feel presence. Presence is an energy vibration of being present, not only to the moment, but to the deeper parts of ourselves. Presence comes when body, mind, and spirit are in alignment. It comes when the emotional and mental body are in alignment with the spiritual body. Presence comes with integrity, authenticity, compassion, and love. Presence is a gift and it can be cultivated. Presence brings peace, no matter what is happening in the outer world. Presence is power. Presence is beauty and radiance. Presence is like a rare stone, and when you encounter it, it calls you to be a better version of yourself. Presence is cultivated and developed as a byproduct of spiritual practice and alignment. Presence happens when the consciousness is cleared out enough that one can be totally present to what is happening by allowing, accepting, and appreciating each moment. Until then, the emotions, the limits, the outer conditions dictate the moment. Would you rather be run by outer circumstances or be in total awareness of yourself? Seems like the answer is simple, yet it comes down to a choice that most of us are unwilling to take. Why is that? It's habit, it's cultural conditioning. It's easier to be a victim to life than 100% responsible for it. How do you make another choice? Find ease in every moment. Find the way to breathe enough to create space enough to allow enough to be. Simply be. Simply be without reaction or resistance, without limitations or preconceived notions about what that might mean.